Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up, guys. You know, I got to tell you, football is so freaking unpredictable. I thought our offense was definitely going to be better than what we had been in the past. I thought we would take off where we left off last year and that we would end up being better. Now, I know it was the Redskins and the Giants, so maybe that wasn't truly a good test yet, but you can see the evolution of this offense and where it is really, really going to be a nightmare for a lot of teams as long as we can keep people healthy. And I am excited about that. We're not turning over the ball. Those guys are taking care of business, and you could see where that was going to be. The other part about our season thus far, which has been kind of a surprise to me, is the defense has kind of started off not quite as good, which is the reverse of what typically happens because usually defenses are ahead of the offense. Defenses, there's not quite as much, plays wise and so much to learn and coordination and stuff. Basically there's not that many plays and things to go. So usually your defenses are better than your offenses, which is why by October you start to see some teams start to come alive on offense because they're finally getting into a groove. Well, it seems like our offense is in a groove already. But our defense, now don't get me wrong, our defense is only giving up 33 points, which is great. That's only like 16 and a half points a game, which is ideal as long as we're not giving up points. But where I am disappointed is in two places thus far, and that is takeaways. Understand that taking the ball away is important. We need Rod Marnelli to pull one of these.
Let's go! Let's go! Get to it! Dammy! I need that ball. Get me the ball.
You need the ball.
Get me the ball.
Get you the ball.
Are you gonna get me the ball?
I'll get you the ball!
I hope he doesn't kill somebody.
Yeah, we need Rod Martinelli to get those guys out there getting the ball, giving our offense a short field, giving us some extra opportunities with the football. Thus far, we've got one freaking takeaway. That's unacceptable. With the guys that we have out here, with the pass rush that we should be able to put in there, with the size, the ability, the stunts, we've got to do better than one takeaway a game. I mean, we're talking about only 8 on the season. That is pathetic. That is anemic. That sucks. When you think back to 2014, where people will talk about it was Tony Romo's best year, our defense was only ranked 19th in overall defense, but they were second at taking the ball away. They were giving the offense, the ball short field. They were giving the offense when the other team's defense wasn't ready to play. And that made all the difference in the world. You will see a lot of teams, and one of the biggest statistics in winning is taking the football away. We have got to do better, and hopefully against Miami we'll be able to do better. Maybe we'll get a few more takeaways. But I'm telling you, that is one of the major keys. The second key is sacking the quarterback. More times than not, teams that go to the Super Bowl are on the plus side of 40 of sacks. Now, it doesn't mean it is every time, but generally speaking, when you can sack the quarterback, good things will happen to your team. The quarterback will cough it up. You get the strap sit fumble. You've got the ball that's waffling all over the place that might be an interception. Again, leading to turnovers. And thus far, we got 2 in 2 games. Again, that is pathetic. We have got to improve on that. Now, one of the things I hope will be a big improvement for us is getting Robert Quinn on the field. He's got fresh legs. He's got revenge because of what happened in Miami, and he's going back playing against Miami. And he's also trying to get back to where he was before he went to Miami. So you've got all kinds of reasons why he is looking, again, he's on a 1-year contract. So he's looking to make sure he makes an impact. So whether it's with the Dallas Cowboys or somebody else, that he will get that next contract and get paid. So hopefully he ends up getting, he goes out there and gets some. And if he's out there getting some, that makes it easier also for Demarcus Lawrence. And I believe Demarcus Lawrence, coming back from the shoulder surgery, not being able to really work out as hard as he should have, is going to take him a little time to get into his groove as well. But if Robert Quinn can take some of the focus on him, that's going to help, Demarcus Lawrence get himself a little bit together as well. Now, it's going to be interesting, and this is what drives me crazy. My God. Cowboys Nation, I love you, but some of you guys are pretty hardcore. Some of you guys just won't give a guy a break whatsoever. I have seen you guys throw people under the bus before they even have an opportunity to do anything. I had people earlier today when I was talking about Tristan Hill going to get his first opportunity to play. People are already calling him a bust. He hasn't got on the field, guys. How you going to call a guy who hasn't got on the field yet a bust? Give them some time to at least play. When you are a rookie, when you've been in college, you've been one of the best in the business. Understand, there are thousands upon thousands of college players. There's only a few hundred of them that end up making it to the NFL. So you're now playing with guys that are the cream of the crop, the top of the food chain as far as football goes. And when you get there, your eyes are like a deer caught in the headlights. You're in awe. It takes some time to get yourself adjusted and ready to rock and roll, especially on that defensive line. So give the guy a little break. Give the man at least one game before you start calling him a bust. But that guy has the skill. He has the desire. It's a matter of putting all that stuff together and not having to think about what you're doing on the defense. It's about reacting. Because once you think on the football field, you're done. You're beat. There's no time to think. It has to be a reaction. So hopefully he'll get a little something going on and get himself feeling good about his game and, help this defense get a little bit fired up. Because if we want to go where we want to go, we need the offense firing on all cylinders and we need that defense firing all cylinders. And we have got to do better at taking the ball away and sacks. There are no two bigger measurements out there on a defense for success as those two. So let's hope we can get this thing going. Tomorrow we'll be at Lucky's watching the game. And I got so many people that are like, oh, get yourself a Fire Stick. Why don't you go ahead and get DirecTV? It's actually nice to be able to do these games in different locations. I enjoy going to Lucky's, especially since we beat the Redskins last week and Marcus Patton, former linebacker for the Redskins, owns the place. Yeah, we got a Cowboys fan club that's there, so we're amongst all our people and things, and I don't have to cook. And after going to Dallas the first week, driving down there, 20 hours down, 20 hours back, and then last weekend, feeding about 400 of you great fans out there, I'm ready to kick back and just worry about broadcasting. So we're good. Then next weekend we'll have our grand opening here of the Joe Boost Man Cave because right now it's kind of tore up because I'm redoing the walls, I'm moving some things around, making some new shelves. We're constantly under construction and constantly on the go. I'm Mark Holmes, and later on I will have my pick segment for this week. I'll see you soon.